Hi, I'm Marshall Atkinson with Atkinson Consulting, and this is Printavo's Ask Marshall Monday. Printavo is your simple to use online shop operating system that's designed specifically for screen printers, embroidery shops, and digital printers. So if you'd like to check it out, look at printavo.com. So today's question is, what are some simple ways to drive some traffic to my website? So what we want to think about is your website in particular, is it ready for mobile? These days, if your website isn't re-engineered to be responsive and ready for mobile, you're pretty much dead in the water. So before you drive all that traffic there, make sure that that traffic isn't going to be discouraged when it pulls up on the phone and it doesn't load. So that's item number one. Secondly, what we want to do is we want to think about the simple ways. Number one, it's going to be giving something fresh and always up there with new content. Content is really king with SEO. So think about your website as like your neighborhood produce stand, okay? So if you haven't touched your website in years, that is just some horrible looking broccoli and cantaloupes at your produce stand. What you want to be doing is constantly be thinking about providing new content, new things up on your website, and this can be easily done with new artwork. Maybe you have a portfolio or blog content, or you're sharing things that are going on in your shop. So every day, click a picture from your phone and upload it to your website. Maybe you've got some customer reviews, you've got a monthly newsletter, you've got a lot of things happening. Be sure to show those on your website. Have a calendar, what's coming up. You've got 4th of July or the fall harvest, or something's going on in your shop, or maybe you've got some news. Maybe you've got an award, or you just did a sustainability program, or whatever you've done. Be sure to share it on your site. That helps your SEO content because it makes your shop more relevant. Also, you want to look at your metadata and your keyword descriptions to make sure they're exactly what you need. There's tons of great analytical tools that you can use online that'll help you figure that out. And of course, a great way of doing things is just with general social media. Be sure to share content on Twitter and your Facebook page and on LinkedIn. But specifically what you want to be doing is you want to be focusing in on where your customers are. So if your customers are all over Facebook, but they don't really do anything on LinkedIn, then you should concentrate your social media sharing on Facebook. On the other hand, if everybody's using Instagram, you should be on Instagram. If you've got maybe you're a cool apparel brand, Snapchat might be the great demographic if your demographic targets toward a younger crowd. So what you want to be doing is thinking about ways that you can use social media to drive things to your website, because you're using the correct channel for who your customers are. Okay, and finally, you can just go the old-fashioned way, which is just to spend money. So if you want to use pay-per-click or maybe a sponsored ad, that always works because it's basically A and B testing. So what you can be doing is thinking, okay, I'm going to try this. If it works great, I'll put more money into it. If it doesn't try, then I'm not going to put as much money into it, and just set up little experiments for maybe 10 or 20 or $30 and just see what works best. And as things happen, you can either add more money to it or dial it back and don't spend any money in that particular channel. But those are some great ways to drive web traffic to your site using pay-per-click. So anyway, so that's today's Ask Marshall Monday, which is basically simple ways to drive web traffic to your store. I'm Marshall Atkinson with Atkinson Consulting for Printavo. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.